Hey geeks, welcome to another edition of Geek Culture Unboxing. So today we have for you Diamond Select's Premier Collection, Venom. Now we're excited like you guys. Venom is coming out later this year with starring Tom Hardy as the symbiote. Is he gonna be Eddie Brock? Have we confirmed that's the name?
I don't know. They haven't said for sure.
Yeah, I haven't checked that either. So, but Tom Hardy will be the Venom. Now something we're discussing amongst ourselves is we think the actor that played the Mountain in Game of Thrones or Nathan Jones from Troy or Mad Max Fury Road should be the suit actor for Venom. Tom Hardy's a great actor. He's going to make a great character that turns into the symbiote, but we need somebody that fills out that suit. And I think Nathan Jones or the Mountain would be a great suit actor. So just throwing that little tidbit out there. So this bad boy just came out, and as far as I know, it's sold out in stores. So you're only going to be able to get it online on secondary market, or if you're fortunate enough to find an online retailer that has it. These things sold fast. We had this at the show the other day, and the only way we managed to hold on to it is we had the price lifted up pretty high because honestly, we don't want to get rid of it. It's a beautiful piece, which you'll see in a moment. But it's got a nice four-sided color box. You've got a little description on the back. You've got the Marvel logo, you've got the Diamond Select. It's limited to 3,000 pieces. This piece is 1614 out of 3,000 pieces. And to already have 3,000 pieces already sold out,
that's impressive.
Yeah, that's significant. Because some of these other statue producers, I mean, the Ghost Rider is only 1,000 units, you know, but that's sold out. This is 3,000 units and it's sold out. So here we have Diamond Select's Venom, limited to 3,000 pieces. Rachel, talk to me.
I like it because you get the exaggerated features, you know, the
big shoulders.
Yeah, but it's not overdone. It's, you know, it's in proportion. So you get the characteristics, but it doesn't look cartoony.
Not at all. I mean, I can almost hear his screech as he's breaking out of this container.
Yeah, it's a good action pose, especially with the tongue coming out and his mouth wide open. The fact that he's stepping down, like you see the movement.
And you know, I think that's one of the things that a lot of collectors love about this, which is why it's sold out. Great price point, anywhere from $130 to $150 online when it was offered at retail. Now it's sold out, so the prices are climbing on it. 3,000 pieces. And you know, there's few out there in online retailers or on secondary market, but finding it in a comic shop, you're gonna be lucky to find it at that price point if they have any at all. A lot of people came by the booth. They couldn't stop staring at it. Out of the Venom pieces that are offered currently on the market, there's the XM Studio ones, which is my personal favorite. There's the Sideshow collectible. It's their second version. The first one was a Comic Cat, and he was kind of leaning off the wall like that. This next one, he's kind of got like a spring action going on. Then there's the Prime one, which is coming out. I have yet to see that in person. I think that one's going to get ready to ship soon. There was also a custom Venom, which was really cool. He was on like the side of the water tower, and it was by a customizer called Salt and Pepper. Now, I would like to put that out there. It's been a recent change of events online. It's going around the collector communities. It appears that customs are cracking down on custom statues. It appears the licensors have made enough noises. So the customs, as statues are coming in, are actually keeping collectors' statues. So be careful when you order from a customizer or a custom maker. If this law stays in place, you know, the custom hobby side of the collecting is going to go by the wayside because we're not going to be able to get our pieces. So be very careful with that. It's an amazing piece. I love the size. As we said at the beginning of the video, when I look at this, I see Nathan Jones or I see the Mountain Gregor from Game of Thrones. Yeah. And I mean, I've told collectors, I would love to see this pose in the movie and just hear that screech.
Yeah.
You know, and just the good CGI with the tongue as it comes out and then it goes back in. One of the things we were talking about is the eyes. You got to get the eyes right in the movie. And, you know, for a lot of fans, the McFarlane eyes are the Venom eyes, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Too, the other thing you're saying that you brought up all the different Venoms that are on the market right now is those vary. You have the different sizes, you have the higher price points, where one of the good things that I think this one sold out so much is it's smaller, it's lower price, and it's a simpler statue. It's only the two pieces. It's the base and the figure itself.
And if you guys caught that, hopefully you caught that with the mic. It's two pieces. It's Venom and the base, and that's it. And that's awesome. It's a solid piece while I have it in my hand. It's solid. It's not hollow. Solid, heavy piece. So is the base. Marvel did not go cheap. I commend you on that, and I hope you continue making great premiere statues. You were talking about the size. I would like to request 18 inches to quarter scale at a $200, $250 max price point. That would make you competitive with people like XM and Sideshow and Gentle Giant and Kotobukiya. So you have room for improvement. That's it. Just the scale, the scope, the pose, the character. This is a Venom that fans have been looking for. It's the size. Fans are looking for something that will fit in their collection, but is also an affordable price. So, you know, the $130, $150 price point, most fans can afford it. You know, when you get XM was like a $1,200 statue. The Sideshow piece was close to $600. Gentle Giant hovers anywhere between 3 and 6, and Kotobukiya has much smaller and it's a little bit pricier. So again, Marvel, you're really kicking ass with this premiere line because you get a solid piece, a great sculpt, a great pose. You know the character better than anybody.
Yeah.
But
well, that's why it has such a dynamic pose.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, those are the little extra things. If you had like a little button where you got that roar, I mean, I was just, oh my God, because it just completes the statue. The only other thing that we got feedback from the collectors when we had this on display was the blue hue of the suit. Now, I had one collector ask me, he's like, hey Lou, don't you think it's supposed to be more black? To me, Venom is black. You know, what is it in the comics? I mean, I never really...
Well, the problem is in the comics is, yeah, he's black, but you need that little bit of a highlight to show off, you know, the exaggerated features, the highlights and shadows with his muscles and the vascularity and stuff. So that little bit of blue, like, I can see where they were going with, that they put that in. It's very slight, you know?
I like that his logo on the back is lifted. It's not flat. It's actually raised. I like that. Almost embossed.
Yeah.
I like that about that. Great piece. Again, the next three pieces, actually, it's a dio. The next three pieces I'm looking forward to from the Marvel Premiere line is the Deadpool with Cable and Domino. You know, you got Deadpool, he's kind of standing like that, and then you got Cable with his gun, and then Domino's kind of got this pose that's right in front of him, and it's a dio. Like, I'm so anxious to do the review for that and to see how it all fits together. Because it's very rare that we've seen any company do a dio that actually comes together, and fans have requested. With Pop Culture Shock, they've asked for Street Fighter dials, Mortal Kombat dials. With Prime 1, they're doing Jim Lee, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and they kind of fit together, but the bases don't come together.
Yeah.
It looks
Their
like
poses fit with each other to where you can put them all and have a nice little portrait, but the bases don't interlock.
And that's what fans want. We want pieces that stand alone on their own or can come together as a group. So something for you guys to consider once you do your your X-Men line. When you do your X-Men line, Jubilee and Colossus and Gambit and Wolverine and Phoenix, have them all come together in one big pose. You know, the X-Men coming together, and then have the Magneto and his crew coming together, and you can pose them in your collection like that. Great opportunities ahead of you, Marvel. For this edition of Geek Culture Unboxing, we'll see you geeks next time.